All right, guys, I'm excited. Today is Tuesday, December 9th, and I am Nick Duhane. For those of you who do not know who I am, if this is your first DAC huddle, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is where we come all together, all the brokers, and we are here to come feed, receive water, receive a message, receive motivation, receive inspiration, listen to other live stories, testimonials, so that we can all help each other out to get out every day and go after our goals within DAC. Like I said, I'm Nick Duhane. I'm an independent broker with DAC, and today I am the quarterback for today's huddle. And today's today's huddle subject is full throttle to the end of the year. Full throttle to the end of the year. And I'll speak on that in just a bit. But like I said before, we are right now in heading towards the end of the year, beginning of December, December 9th, right now. And we've come together here. We've been doing these huddles. It's been benefiting many, many brokers here in DAC. They're listening to other brokers receive and listen to live stories, and they're implementing that on their day-to-day activities, and they are receiving results, right? We understand that business owners need working capital. May not be now, but at some point in the future, they cannot get it. Most cannot get it at the bank. That's why we exist. And our competitive advantage with our Bank Breezy funding platform provides the best option for that business owner out of in our market for them if they can't get funding at the bank or if they cannot wait for the bank's approval process. And right now, guys, the subject is full throttle towards the end of the year because what is something that we tend to do when we're heading towards the end of the year? Many of us, and I include myself in other in different situations, you want to slow down. You want to take it easy. Holidays, Christmas, right? New Year. The holidays are right around the corner. You want to slow down and you want to take it easy. You want to hang out with family. But the competitive advantage, if you implement this mindset, is full throttle towards the end of the year, is that there's something true and factual right now is that business owners at this time of the year have a tremendous need for working capital. They are running all over the place with different opportunities. They need inventory, payroll, right? They have so many things going on right now because it's of the end of the year. So they need to hear of you. They need to hear the message that you are there in case they need that access to working capital. Another thing, there's people out there right now praying, literally praying for an opportunity for extra income stream, a way that they can earn money outside of what they're currently doing or what they're looking for out there, something that they can use their own schedule on their own time for their freedom, right? They're right now thinking of how can I make money in 2026? How can I get out there? What's a business I can start? What's an opportunity I can start so I can, provide a life, provide a dream for my family, right? That's this time right now in December. So the reason why the topic is full throttle towards the end of the year, because we have an obligation right now not to slow down, not to take off your foot on the gas pedal, but pedal to the metal, slam that gas pedal, go towards it, right? Go for it, reach out, continue your activity, continue to speak to business owners about this option with Bank Breezy to access the funds they possibly may need. Reach out, continue your activity to have those conversations with individuals that may be interested in this broker opportunity. So this is the perfect time I've always found to continue the activity and not slow down because you will be surprised of the reception of business owners and potential brokers right now if you have those conversations with them. There's something I've noticed, right? Very successful coaches. What's a time period? When is it? When do they typically start recruiting their new lineup, their new players? Right after that same night they win the championship. They're in their office. They're opening the books. They're reaching out to potential team players for the the following season, they're not celebrating, they're not slowing down. They're going right after it because they understand that it's now time to move forward towards the goals. They have to put in that activity. They have to go start scouting out right then and there, right? And that's the same situation here. We're not here. Yes, of course, I'm not saying don't relax or take some time off with the family, but you don't want to slow down. You want to maintain that activity towards the goal, towards your goals for 2026. You don't want to wait until January 1st and write down your New Year resolutions. The mindset is to have, I have already started 2026. I am in January right now, and I'm going to act as if it's already that date. And I'm going to put in the effort and the activity as if I have started my new year. So pedal to the metal, full throttle towards the end of the year. That was the message for today. I'm going to open this up before I get into what today's play is with some funding stories. Right now, we have a funding story of an HVAC business out in Oklahoma, guys. The broker is Ernest Pierre. Congratulations, Ernest. The application process began and the client stalled. Client did not proceed to complete the application, so our Bank Breezy stall team, way to go, Bank Breezy stall team, jumped on the file. And after 4 days of chasing a completed application, after chasing this application, they were able to complete the application and get all the required documents for the submission until it was entered into initial underwriting. The credit was very low for this business owner, low to mid 500 FICO, so that's very low. But the client had a couple negative days in November. But the client had good revenue in September, in October, of about $90,000. However, in November, the revenue dropped all the way down to $30,000. And the client needed working capital in order to overcome the slow payments from customers during the holiday season, right? So we were able to, the Bank Breezy team was able to get a $50,000 flex rate at a 1.41 over 9 months. And after chasing the client to respond to our offer last Friday afternoon, the client accepted the offer on Monday, and we were successfully able to fund it in a couple hours later. So congratulations, Ernest Pierre, with this client. If you're on, Ernest, we'd love to hear the story, how you came across this business owner, how the process went, right? And most importantly, congratulations to that business owner. We were able to help him, and congratulations to the Bank Breezy team for getting after a stalled application, right? He was unresponsive. He was not getting back. They jumped on it. They reached out. Also, us brokers, if we notice that, we can do that as well. We understand that's a phenomenal part about this, right? We have a stalled team in Bank Breezy that is going to jump on the file if they are not responsive. But we can take action as well if we notice there's an application that's stalled, to reach out to that business owner and just let them know, hey, we noticed that you're still, you applied, you weren't able to complete it, or you still haven't sent in these documents. Do you want us to help you get this moving forward for you? So congratulations, Ernest, Bank Breezy team, and congratulations to the business owner. And with that, guys, I want to go into the play. What is the play for today? And we're going to break. Today's play is simple, actionable. 3 business owner conversations. Simple. 3 business owner conversations. It can be a follow-up if you've been reaching out previously to business owners, or it can be a brand new relationship. Brand new relationship, plant that seed, let them know who you are, introduce yourself, let them know how you can help if or when the need for funding ever comes up. And then the second part of the play is 3 outreaches to local brokers. It can be a one face-to-face conversation with someone that you're thinking of right now. It can be a phone call. It can be a text message. It can be an email. But 3 outreaches to potential local brokers. 3 business owner conversations, 3 outreaches to potential local brokers. And that's the play, guys. All right. We're going to do this. We're going to rock and roll. We're heading towards the end of the year. Like I said, full momentum. Full momentum. We got this. Pedal to the metal, foot on the gas pedal, and do not slow down, because with that consistent action, you are going to see the results, guys. On 3, I'm going to break this. One, two, three.